Today on ELN Morning.
3 weeks later, Crest residents are still not back in their apartments after part of the floor collapsed.
The most difficult part is just being so uninformed and just everything being up in the air.
And how you can stay fit at the gym and avoid the flu.
All that and more.
ELN Morning starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Megan Gittleman.
And I'm Candy Mackey. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
We began at the Burlington Best Western, where more than 30 residents of Crest Apartments are still living. Paula Blanc has more.
It's been more than 3 weeks since the Crest Apartments were evacuated for a partially collapsed floor. But if you visit today, you still won't see a single resident, probably because they're here at the Burlington Best Western Hotel.
It's lonely and it's hard to be so far from campus, and I feel disconnected and I feel kind of in the dark.
Sophomore Callie Crocco is one of more than 30 Crest residents that Price, the off-campus property management company, is paying for a hotel for, while the building gets repaired. According to Crocco, the most frustrating part is not knowing when she can leave.
It just keeps getting pushed back and back and back, and that's absolutely the hardest part, is just not knowing and just not really being kept in the loop.
ELN Assistant Director of Residence Life, Ian Reynolds, told ELN News Network in a statement, quote, Price is continuing their efforts on the repairs, and, quote, we are awaiting word from them as the owners of the space on the timeline. Price did not respond to ENN's request for comment, but, according to 4 emails obtained by ENN from Price to Crest residents living in the Best Western Hotel, no time has been set for residents to return. Junior Rachel Coos, who has been living at the Best Western for the last 3 weeks, says the lack of communication has been the hardest part.
So we've all been in contact, but it's frustrating because we're not getting anywhere.
I think the most difficult part is just being so uninformed and just everything being up in the air.
While Crest residents continue to wait to move back in, Coos says a lot of the damage is already done.
It's just overall frustrating at this point. There's nothing else to it. I'm sick of living here. The hotel's been great, but I'm just so sick of it.
Paula Blanc, ELN Morning.
ELN News Network will continue to follow this story.
Moving back on campus, Global Commons, usually filled with students and textbooks, is turning into a dance floor this Friday night for the 2nd annual ELN Ball. The event, hosted by the Student Government Association, will start at 8 p.m., lasting until 11 p.m. The budget for the event is $20,000, and SGA Secretary Rachel Hobbs says that the ball is important for the campus community.
We need more spaces and events that bring people together. And, last year we had people from all across campus having a great time together. So I hope that our event can serve the same purpose this year.
Now, if you're going to the ball, remember to bring your Phoenix card, driver's license if you're over 21, and if you'd like, bring a guest, but make sure they bring a photo ID for entry.
And you don't want to miss the ball because you're sick. With the start of the spring semester, flu season is reaching its peak at ELN. Michelle Klein finds out what campus recreation is doing to fight the flu and what you can do as well.
Students at ELN use Campus Rec's fitness center to stay in shape, but when flu season rolls around, the gym can make staying healthy a lot harder. With many ELN students sharing dumbbells, bars, and benches, it's easy for a gym to become a haven for bacteria and viruses. To provide a safe and healthy environment at all times, Campus Recreation Director Larry Mellinger says several measures are already in place.
Some of the things that we always do: have staff clean periodically throughout the day. Physical plant staff also cleans throughout the day and then overnight. We certainly encourage participants to help us out in that process.
An additional precaution Campus Rec is taking to prevent the spread of germs is that now you can present your own Phoenix card to get into the Campus Rec Center. All you have to do is tap it. Now students can work out and keep out the flu. Some other ways to fight the flu: wipe down the equipment you use with disinfectant spray before and after each use. Take advantage of the hand sanitizer stations throughout the facility, and cover up with clothing to avoid direct contact with benches and mats. One last tip: bring your own water bottle, as drinking fountains are one of the worst breeding grounds for germs. And as for those who already have the flu,
Probably not the best time to work out, so stay home, take care of yourself, and then get back to working out once you're feeling better.
Michelle Klein, ELN Morning.
If you do experience flu-like symptoms, be sure to limit your contact with others and make an appointment with Elon Student Health Services.
Today, a familiar scene will take the stage at McCrary Theater. This year's winter musical, Baby, takes place on a college campus and tells the story of 3 couples' unexpected pregnancies. For Elon Jr. Alec Michael Ryan, the biggest challenge of the show is playing an older character.
And in the show, like, I have back problems, which I don't have. So stuff like that, like believably playing an age like much greater than mine is pretty challenging. Yeah.
While most of the characters are played by upperclassmen, 3 freshmen join the cast. Oliver Davids, who plays Nick Zakarian, used the opportunity to learn from his older castmates rather than feeling intimidated.
So I'd say, if anything, they've made me better because, you know, I've had to challenge myself and work harder and just, you know, just rise to their level.
Baby premieres tonight at 7:30 and will run through Saturday with a matinee on Sunday at 2 p.m. To get tickets, go to the box office at the Center for the Arts building, and tickets are $13 or free with an Elon ID.
Coming up, I'll show you how to make delicious desserts in a minute or less.
And I'll be giving you the Phoenix 5-day forecast when we come back.
Cami, I was so cold walking over this morning. I don't know how you're doing the short sleeves right now.
Yeah, this was a mistake, but you live and you learn, and it's just cold everywhere. I was wearing a jacket earlier in the studio. So
luckily, we have Samantha Casamento braving the cold outside under the oaks. Samantha, what can you tell us?
Thanks, Megan. I'm outside under the oaks right now. It is very cold. It's 36 degrees outside, so definitely bundle up when you're heading to classes today. As you can see, the sun is shining, but it is kind of cloudy out, so it's going to be partly cloudy the rest of the day. Now, going into our Phoenix 5-day forecast, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to have pretty warm temperatures, and Monday as well. It's going to be upper 50s and 60s, so that's going to be really nice. Now you're going to want to enjoy the weather tomorrow because it's going to be very sunny, and it's not going to be sunny the rest of the 5 days. So on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, it's going to be very rainy, so expect to break out your rain jacket and rain boots because it's not going to be stopping. And then on Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy, so the sun's not going to be out, but it's going to be pretty nice out at 52 degrees. And that's your Phoenix 5-day forecast live from under the oaks. I'm Samantha Casamento. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sam. Also looking to this week ahead, Valentine's Day is coming up on Wednesday, and I have the perfect recipe to treat yourself.
after the break, we'll have Nikki Inocencio perform her new song live. Welcome back. We have Nikki Inocencio live in the studio to perform her new original song.
Nikki, thanks so much for being here. Can you tell us a little bit about your song today?
Yeah, it's my latest release song. I released it last month. Yeah, and it's about just letting go of someone after being attached for a while.
Awesome.
All right, but before we let Nikki play us out, that's all the news we have for you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on the air, be sure to check out our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at ELN News Network.
Have a great day, Elon. And Nikki, take it away.
I've got pieces of you scattered around my room. Don't remember how they got there, but they're not too hard to find. I left some of mine with you. Did you throw them away when we faded to gray in the summertime? Oh, I try not to miss you. I try to dismiss all the feelings of what could have been, but I do it all over again. So tell me what we're still holding on to. A piece of me still belongs to you, but I don't wanna be yours anymore. I know you moved on, I did too, but we have some unfinished business that we need to sort through. Maybe I'll let it go. I know I'm a fool, but reliving the past is a dangerous act that we shouldn't do. Oh, I try not to miss you. I try to dismiss all the feelings of what could have been, but I do it all over again. So tell me what we're still holding on to. A piece of me still belongs to you, but I don't wanna be yours